I guess we're just gonna go full send here as InGen. We have to. You did go first. I guess it sounds more like you have to. You're just gonna be doing what you're doing. I would like to see a maneuver attack the workers. Which you can actually do. Oh, it's double maneuver. Okay, well, double maneuver. Protecting the huntsman. It is still maneuver attack range from that worker in the portal space. We're both guys in the portal spaces. But you'll be adjacent to red. We'll be very happy to throw anything. The worker there. Oh no, that's a good good positioning. Actually didn't see that. 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay. We'll be adjacent to the huntsman, but I think that's better right now. To attack with the tree. Stones. Oh, it's a regroup. Nice. Actually. So yeah, I guess in the sense that random discard does happen, but regroup at least lets you draw 1. So you don't overdraw discard. Because otherwise if you did attack with regroup there, and then that wasn't the stones, you would have overdraw discarded 1. Or if Huntsman took it, which isn't that unusual, you would have drawn 2 then discarded 2. So kind of I mean that's like the thing with unpredictable regroup, right? There's a punishment if you get it wrong, which is what makes it more unpredictable because your opponent's going to think that surely he wouldn't. So okay. And yeah, it does discard this. Should all be destroyed. So a bit unfortunate for Muldoon, but at least it's not a scheme. That's what you're thinking maybe. I think this a hands, no? Oh, it's just a 4, straight up. You effectively get to reset the basket. It's a wild again. This worker can, one of these workers can just maneuver attack the huntsman. Okay. Boost 3 if you have it. The sooner you get to kill the huntsman, the easier things get. Red can maneuver boost and hit InGen. Ooh, that's more damage gone, but at least... Yeah, okay. At least it is straight damage, I guess. Ooh, no, that's a good pat. It's something that you have to be aware of. I was thinking earlier that maybe like the disjointed nature of Naglfar would work against Pat. Like, if the workers were positioned a bit better, they could still be like very near to the battle without actually being in the same zone. So I think that was a bit unfortunate there for Muldoon. You could have just moved the one worker to the bottom of the ship there and then still be relevant. Okay, but the huntsman is still alive. You boost 3 here, and then the huntsman plays the heal. Okay, I think boosting with remote detonation isn't that bad. Maybe we see a scheme here from red. Get that near to Muldoon. But no, we're gonna see a maneuver. And huntsman steps on the trap. We're gonna double maneuver. And we're gonna go back there. Yeah, well, this is how it works if you're in Naglfar. Call for backup. The card that we're happy for Muldoon that it didn't get ambushed. Yep, I think we're deciding if we're gonna be placing traps. I am wondering, because I'm not sure either. Timer shouldn't be paused, I think. But it's fine. We already put the traps. Actually, what? That wasn't even paused. What? My eyes were deceiving me. Okay. See a scheme. We should see another path here. That would be like devastating, no? Maneuver boost. Oh, no. Then why would we play the thing there? But if we have another path, this is looking real nice. I'm so tempted to chat into the room here. Gigapath angle. Nice attack for red. It does for the Huntsman, you can just boost 2 at least. But we're gonna go for red. Interesting. Because we did land some good damage into Huntsman earlier. It's not gonna take that much more to kill him. So I think... Interesting. Okay. Nice regroup, I suppose. Yeah, no, it is a nice regroup. Straight up. You only take 1 damage when you could have taken like 4 or something. Red attacks. Worker. It gets stones. Do we see the scheme? We see the scheme. It's a different scheme. It's an okay scheme to discard for InGen. I think as red, you're a bit unhappy to see that being discarded. But okay. Oh, okay. No, that stops. That stops straight up. Yep. Muldoon is just going to be playing for straight up aggro. I think as red here, we'd like to see the scheme being played now. And yeah, 1 trap remaining for Muldoon. Yeah, InGen's very down in deck. Fatigue is a bit off the table. I mean, I don't completely disagree with the idea of like... Oh, okay. 1 damage. Going like more aggressive here as Muldoon. But I think if you're gonna go that way, you really need Huntsman dead. Because the moment that that scheme heals Red's HP, you're down in deck and Red's going to be basically full HP. I think I would like to see a maneuver attack here. Maybe boost to have Muldoon attack himself. But Huntsman can die now. But I think like very strong chance that Huntsman has a defense. No more second shot. So like the workers is gonna be attacking with what the tree. So Muldoon, the Huntsman defends with a 2 value defense. And then only 1 damage goes through, still alive. Yeah, if Huntsman plays heal, easy win for red, yeah. It's not gonna be... It can't be that far, but it's a possibility of like bottom decking it. But I think, yeah, like even if we have... Oh, interesting. So we're not gonna play for heal, actually. I guess we are okay with Huntsman dying. Just gonna go out with a bang here with a 6. Yeah. Now you do get to reposition here. But I don't think it really means much. But I think you do still kill Huntsman here. Just accept what Batman's giving to you. What did the first mount go into? It was second shot. So 2 damage. Actually, generally good attacks into mount there. Yeah, all the traps have been placed. Does red still have discard? We still have 1 stones. We're gonna take this. Ooh. That's okay. You take 3 damage, but... Is that okay? At least there was no healing. You're down to 5, but... I mean, Muldoon can still do it, I guess. So now it's red. Actually, like, his positioning still, like... Pat would still go hard, but I guess it's fine. Also, this trap is like... this trap isn't doing anything here. It's a completely optional trap that only activates when rending shot happens or if red intentionally steps there. Rending shot, step into the trap. We're just gonna go full send. That's full send it. Make a red step into the trap. You need the damage, yeah, and draw the card. So like actually right now if red starts attacking with the hands, I think you're okay with that as Muldoon. Well, unless you curse the basket, which is at the top of this card right now. I wonder if Seji knows you can choose not to place traps. It's fine. I think for this game, it didn't go that bad. But yeah, maybe, we don't know. Just keep maneuver attacking here. Just attack. You don't have anything else here as Muldoon. You're down in deck, down in HP. You just gotta hope And you're already full HP, full cards rather, so it doesn't make sense to do anything else. And okay. Worker attacks, I think that's gonna be the tree, right? Rending shot doesn't quite push red into the traps. If red takes this, it'll be so back for InGen. Okay. You're gonna want to see a boost one here for Muldoon. If you're InGen, oh wow. Okay, that's GG. That is GG. I was gonna say like red just needs to see a boost too, but that is a boost tree. But okay, if red isn't going to be killing the workers, you don't really need them back. That is how you gotta look at this now. Because otherwise, that is devastating to see. But yeah, it was always a possibility. Incredible cope, yeah. And what are you gonna do? They're just gonna flip the table, forfeit now? At least it wasn't an attack. Right? It wasn't an attack, so you can still keep attacking. It was a scheme. What, like, you just gotta live with it. You can't even place traps anymore. What are you gonna do? Bring back workers, draw cards? No, this is good. We're fine, we're fine. Just keep going. You keep going, maneuver, attack. Nothing has changed. This is gonna be the worker tree. And red's going to take this trust. Oh, it's a regroup. We're still regrouping. But at least we're still regrouping, basically. That's what I got from that. We're snapping their intention. Yes, red. Yeah, red's ready for fatigue. Because the worker, the big damage is gonna come from Muldoon, but Muldoon's like sitting back here. And red still has one more Once Upon a Time, which is also an upcoming set. So yeah, next time Muldoon attacks red, red's gonna want to play Once Upon a Time, and then you pat and then just kill. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This worker is gonna be attacking. That's all we need to know. We still have rending shots. Yeah. You can just keep attacking with the leapaways. You don't care. Oh, playing Once Upon a Time on the worker instead. That's cool. But I guess red's thinking that with the no more call for backup, the workers you kill now are permanent. Permanently gone, rather. Now Muldoon has to discard one card. Now pop all traps, yeah. I don't think Muldoon has this. Down to one. If you double trap, if you set off these two traps, Muldoon would go up to 9 cards. Then they maneuver 0 cards in deck, 9 cards in hand. Well, 10 cards. Hand. Unbelievable. They actually did it. Okay, that is fun. A bit unfortunate there. Yeah. That's something. You actually get the 10 cards. I believe this is an achievement in the digital edition, by the way. 10 cards in your hand. Yeah. Yep, you attack here, but it's not gonna be anything substantial. It's not even like the first action attack thing shooter. So what, you don't have any second shots. It's just a 4. Oh, it's actually the worker was the one attacking. I'm assuming with Jekyll or Sinbad. Probably easiest to do with those guys. Probably Jekyll is the easiest one. But, yeah. Otherwise, I mean, you don't have Genie there. You don't really get to 10 cards that often in this game. think that's really difficult to accomplish. Actually thinking about it. But yeah. Whose turn is it? Is the game done? Are we talking now? Oh. Okay, no, we're still going. Not even letting him Discord. Then you maneuver. I mean, you can't do anything else unless you scheme. Okay. You can't even reach a smooth too. Oh, let him attack. Do you have boost trees? Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, they still have a boost tree. They still have a boost tree. Should be able to attack. Well, actually, only the boost 2? I don't know. Is there a chance at all that red has no defenses in their hand? Do you have 1, 2 schemes? Oh, there was a defense. That was, actually was the red. I intentionally didn't count that because it was a knives on top. But yeah, we do have a defense. 5 cards. Yeah, okay. There's gonna be a defense. No matter what. Just attack. Please. Okay. Oh, we're boosting away. Yep. Nope. GG's. Why? Why boost away? Okay. GG's.
Hey, Montage. I think he's gonna join in a second. Wait, let me join.
Yeah.
I don't have him as a friend.
Okay,
you add. Okay.
Oh yeah, there he is.
I did add him.
Okay.
Nice. What did you think of the games?
That first game was fucking stupid as hell.
Man. It was so stupid.
That was so
we
stupid
both
from both sides. There.
I mean, like, there were a few dumb things where it's like I was totally just brain farting on how the conveyor belts worked, and we had to correct it a couple times.
There was like that moment when you just threw an untoiled hindsight, and then it landed into Daredevil. And then that brought back the Harris. Yep. Yeah.
Well, I kind of thought he was going to play that, but I had 2 in hand, no Harris, and I'm like, he probably only has the 1 defense. I think I'll just have to eat one of them and play the other and get the other one undefended. That was genuinely my thought process.
Hello, Seji.
Yo, I murdered that one.
Okay, that first game was fine. Don't worry about that.
Game, I didn't know what I was doing.
I think you played it normally. You tried to.
I mean, I tried. Yeah. I didn't know, like, really. I mean, InGen is pretty complex. Like the thing with his positioning and stuff. And also, I couldn't utilize the map as well because it's very, it's a very small map. And yeah, but the first game, I think there were a lot of misplays. I think I could have maybe won. I don't wanna boast or anything, but I think there was like a winning line, but I didn't see through it. But kudos to Batman. He really played, well, and I hope to play him again soon.
Yeah, man, you played really solid also. That first game was just really scuffed because neither of us had anything that we wanted at any time.
Yeah.
So we were both just playing with cards that we didn't want to play.
And then the second game for backup got sniped.
Oh, man, dude, when I discarded the call for backup, I'm like, oh, man, that might be it right there.
Yeah. That was my saving grace, actually, but I don't know, he just had the magic hands and stuff. Drew it right out of my hand, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play this, see how it turns out. But from that moment on, I knew.
and then I just went on a trap popping spree.
Yeah, just stepping to my traps and stuff, and then I overdrew to like 10 at some point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go practice InGen some more. He's pretty fun, though he's kind of complex. He's pretty fun though.
I was expecting you to put InGen on map, honestly. Because when I was thinking about assignments, I was thinking about what matchups I was gonna get, and I was thinking that you would put InGen on map. I thought you'd maybe put Daredevil on position, so you'd have an easier time finding devils, and then maybe Chupa on random. I could have seen Daredevil or Chupa being swapped around though, so I was just trying to think about if Daredevil goes here, I feel fine if I can maybe get you in a map where I can aggress you a lot more than normal. Because Little Red can definitely beat Daredevil. She just needs to kill him. She doesn't need to exhaust him. Which is honestly how Pandora normally beats Daredevil also, but I don't think that game is a very good example of that matchup normally.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking of the same thing, like what you were thinking. Like maybe he thinks I'm gonna put InGen on map because he's very map reliant, right? So I try to switch it. That's why I asked you earlier, like, can I switch? But nah.
Yeah.
I was like overthinking it. Then yeah.
Yeah, the
I was
main
also
issue. Yeah.
I was also planning to put like Chupacabra first and then like InGen on the third game because I didn't really I didn't really play InGen that much. So but like yeah,
Gotcha.
you know what? Let me try it, you know.
Yeah, I do think InGen kind of needs map in most of these matchups. I'd say like I kind of drafted a lot of even InGen matchups. Pandora, I think, is favored into InGen, but it's still playable for him. Tomoe InGen is even, Little Red InGen is even. So I kind of just drafted a bunch of even matchups. So putting him on map, I don't really have a way to punish that, even if I know he's going there. Like Pandora is probably my best bet into him. But I was just like, I'll just draft a bunch of even matchups and it's fine. That was my thought process, at least.
Yeah, I have a question.
Montage. Yeah, what's your question?
That was so leader map. Daredevil had map here, right? Was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Daredevil's map.
Why did you pick Santa's Workshop?
I don't know, like I have that map IRL and I think that's like my most played map. So
Okay.
you know, I was kind of used to the I guess the zones and stuff, you know, where I'm gonna go, and it was also like I don't know, it had the feature like the conveyor belt. I thought it'd be pretty fun to have a match with that on. So yeah. I didn't think of it like any
strategically.
strategic in a strategic standpoint. I didn't. I just played for fun, really.
Okay.
Fair enough. Because like I banned the big maps
Yeah.
because again, normally the way Pandora wins that is not how that game went. I think that's an outlier. If anyone's watching this, don't play the matchup like that. That's not how it's supposed to go. I banned the big maps because Daredevil usually just kind of wants to run. Your main issue is you're going to run out of defenses at some point, and you want to get a devil or two off and run and try to just survive. Your most important thing is to recur knees, especially. So you want to play knees, like you want to take some damage, play knees, heal a bunch, get a devil, recur the knees, rinse and repeat. That's how it would work in a perfect world. If you're on a small map, it's a lot harder to do that. I can just put so much pressure on you, and it's hard for you to get away. At least that's how it normally is. So I was like mulling for honestly just a hand with an early Harrah's, because if I can get a quick Harrah's off, then a hindsight is usually going to get me a Harrah's again. I want to be able to just keep pressuring you. So I like had an okay starting hand at first, but it was like no Harrah's. I mulled, still no Harrah's, and gosh, like all the Harrah's were buried, and two of them were in the bottom 5, and I'm like, ugh. And I made a misplay because I didn't think about you blind boosting. I was just like, oh, I can finally get Harris now. And then you're like, I'll blind boost. I'm like, ah, shit, I forgot that that's a thing you can do. So, I mean, that was just a blatant misplay, but it's like, that was the only Harris I got. And then at one point, I didn't have another one, and I knew you had the knee in hand, but I'm like, I need to get Harris back. So I'm like, I have 2 hindsights. I'm just going to double hit you with hindsights. One of them is going to go into the knee. You're going to get free healing, is what it is. But then I'm going to guarantee get the Harris back, and the damage I'll get from Harris is going to be worth more than the healing you get from knee. And that was my thought process there. And if you ended up having 2 defenses, then so be it. But I was like, it's not a super high likelihood at this point.
Yeah. There was a funny moment there at the start of the game there where you double maneuvered, then Daredevil first action maneuver attacked you, and then instead of double attacking in return, you maneuvered out.
Yeah, because it's like, I just didn't have the cards for it. And I was like, hey, I just attacked, or I just defended and boosted. I'm at 5 cards in hand. I don't have anything I want to attack with. Let me just see what I get instead. And I got more garbage.
Yeah, I was like so surprised when that happened. The
Yeah,
entire series.
I don't think I had a...
Yeah.
I don't think I had a single red card in hand.
Okay, I see.
And eventually, like, you saw me just starting to throw purples at him.
Yeah. There was a point there because of your blind boosting there as Pandora. Daredevil hadn't played a single Devils yet, and he was up in deck or something. There's like one specific moment there.
Yeah, I was kind of noticing that too. Because my whole thought process was, this game's not going to fatigue. I'll just draw like a madman. Oh no, it went to fatigue. And dude, when that last greed came out and I had to draw my last card, I was so upset.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so upset with that. I'm like, great. Now I went from a nearly guaranteed win to a not guaranteed win. This is phenomenal. And I had to calculate the end game, and I figured the end game out. Because if I double attacked him with Pandora, he could kill the demon, run away, and I had no more Pandora attack. So I'd have to die. Because the 2 hits weren't going to guaranteed kill him, because he could feint one of them. And actually, no, what did it?
It would kill, I believe.
Oh, what did it? Oh, then I just completely miscalculated.
The idea there was that if you had attacked the Cacodemon and then ran away, you could have drawn greed to the box.
Yeah, so I guess that was just a miscalculation because I was thinking that I couldn't double attack him because I was like, oh no, then he'll survive, and he'll get away. But yeah, I guess he would just. Yeah. Well, no, because he was at
3, I believe. Attacked the Cacodemon.
No, he was at 7 because I attacked him with the demon. He took 4.
Yeah.
He went down to 3, so he was at 7. So yeah, he doesn't die even if he takes both Heras.
That right? Something.
Maybe. He was at 7.
You can
he was at 7.
Because you only drew one misery from the box, I think.
Yeah, I only pulled 1 because it was greed, and I'm like, well, I guess I can't do anything now.
Yeah, and then I would feint 1, then you could, you know.
He feints 1, I attack him with, let's say, the other one, and it does nothing, right? And then I'm in a position where I only have 1 attack left, and I guarantee die on my next turn. Versus if I double attack with the demon, even if he survives, I can scheme and hit him with both Heras, and that would get me out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was high IQ. Yeah.
So that was my thought process, and it did leave with a very slim out where it's like, oh, if he attacks the demon and then runs, he goes down to 1 HP, and I have to just pull 1 card from the box. I do 1 and stop, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
But if it's greed, I just die instantly.
Yeah.
So that was what I was saying, because I apparently the stream got confused by it when I was pointing out like the demon and stuff, because he just attacked Pandora. I'm like, oh, you just guaranteed lose now. I play the 2 and you die. And so that's how it went, right?
You guys didn't change the health dials, and then you just started talking there. So like it was confused, like what? And then you started pinging the Cacodemon, and I thought that Seji was like saying maybe that, oh, I meant to attack the Cacodemon, and then you miscalculated something. But yeah,
that was me saying, hey man, like sure, that's what you said, so we'll play it, but I think you missed your only out here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Nah, it's like a pretty low chance.
Yeah.
Is it a chance?
A low chance to win is still a chance. Attacking Pandora is no chance.
True. I guess I didn't. I really didn't take that into account. I just went for it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
Is what it
fine.
is.
I think he
Yeah.
also drew
Yeah.
the top of the box there for whatever it was worth. I think it was Misfortune, right?
Oh,
Or
I
so-
just was showing him like, hey man, look, I just draw top. If it's greed, I die. I was just talking.
Yeah. But what was it actually? I don't remember.
I think it was a misfortune.
Yeah. So you would
And
have.
it was a
won.
misfortune.
So
And
it's
then
okay.
like two green cards, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But oh man, dude, that first game was not. I've played that matchup several times. It has never gone anywhere close to that.
Yeah.
It's quite literally never like that.
Right.
Oh man, but very well played. The second game felt a lot more normal. Just interactions went my way, and third game is a weird one. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to play that one.
Tomo and Chupacabra,
It's-
no?
It's evenish, yeah.
Depends, I think, on the draw.
Yeah. Montage, what did you think of the bands?
Actually, Seji was leader, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the pre-bands were pretty normal, I'd say, standard stuff. But like first pick InGen, it's interesting when John Henry was open. So
Yeah, I also was thinking about banning John Henry, but I was like, if he takes John Henry, then I'll just start taking stuff like Annie. And I expected him to take Annie when I picked
John Henry
John Henry
and Moon Knight.
and Moon Knight. I was like, all right, he's gonna take Annie. I'd probably just end up banning Annie here, and then he didn't take Annie. I'm like, oh, okay. But it also was like, if I picked Annie, it was really bad into his roster. So it's like, I guess
Yeah.
not really bad, but it was like not that good. So I was like, I don't know, we'll just see who takes Annie first, and then neither of us did.
Yeah. Actually, Annie would have. I mean, it's against Daredevil, Chupacabra.
She's good into Daredevil. She's good into Chupa, but I mean, she's really bad into InGen. She's not that good into Genie, which I mean, I ended up banning Genie, but still,
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
like, just it seemed kind of sketch to me.
Yeah.
So there was that, but I ended up banning Genie, even though I had some good matchups into Genie. Like Little Red Genie's quite good. I have a hot take that Pandora is kind of good into Genie. I don't care what the stats say. And I know Tomoe Genie is like one of the most 50-50 ever, but genuinely, what I was looking at was, because there was one that I thought Genie was really good into. Who else did I have now?
I don't think.
know.
I mean.
Oh,
that
okay.
was-
I guess what I was thinking was I was trying to think like, what's the worst matchup I could end up with here?
Yeah.
And I know Genie is kind of a weird one with John Henry. I know it's supposed to be John Henry favored, but I've never played the matchup, so I was a little uncomfy with it. I know Genie Tomoe is very even, but I personally like the Genie side of it.
I do. I like the Genie side
And
more.
yeah, and so I was just thinking like, which matchups here would I want to avoid the most? And I'm like, let me just get Genie out of here, because if he ends up like banning, which I mean he did end up banning Moon Knight. If he ends up banning Moon Knight, and then I have to like self-ban, if I end up self-banning something like Little Red, right?
Yeah.
Then that could be a little bit sketchy. But I don't know. I was kind of comfortable with most of the matchups. So I was just trying to think, let me get rid of whatever matchups I'm least comfortable with. And I think Genie was the root of most of them. If that makes sense.
Yep.
Because I mean, Tomoe, I know I was saying like I didn't really want to play Tomoe Chupa, but I know how to play it. I can play it. It's fine. But it's like Tomoe, I was comfortable in all three matchups. Little Red, I was comfortable in all three matchups. Pandora, I was comfortable in all three matchups. So it's like,
I think
that
Kat
was
actually
kinda
did
my-
ask here. You were curious about the Genie band there.
yeah,
Wanted to hear
I
your
just didn't
reasoning.
want to play against him.
Yeah.
And
makes
I wasn't
sense.
really sure who else to ban because I'm like, let me look at InGen. Who do I have into InGen? I'm like, all right, I'm looking pretty solid into InGen. Daredevil. All right, I'm looking pretty solid into Daredevil. Chupa. I'm pretty solid into Chupa. Wyatt. I'm pretty solid into Wyatt.
I would say, like the Seji here, we were predicting here that Daredevil would be the self-ban. Just because I think Wyatt is a better matchup spread here. And if Daredevil landed to Tomoe, you are giga sad.
Yeah,
I was actually thinking of picking White, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't just feel like playing
Yeah.
White.
I was also
I was going off
that.
feels,
Makes
basically.
sense. Yeah. Just play comfort.
I was also
Yeah.
expecting a Daredevil self-ban. If I thought he was going to keep Daredevil, I probably would have self-banned Little Red. But I thought Daredevil was gone, so I was like, I'll keep Little Red around, because why not?
Still evenish anyway. Not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most matchups were pretty even. I think just comes down to the player and to the draw, which was evident on the first game.
Yeah, I guess I was also considering banning Wyatt, just because I know Wyatt gives Tomoe some trouble.
Yeah, played that one many times.
Yeah, just Doc is a pain. He doesn't die, and you can't win combat against him.
True.
But I'll be honest, like I was thinking about what to ban, and I was like, I feel so comfortable with so many of these matchups that I was like, I don't think it really matters who I ban. I kind of just don't want to deal with Genie.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because I didn't.
I was hoping to play Genie.
Darn. My bad.
All right.
Yeah. Any other questions from chat or anything, or is that all?
I think that is it. Doom was here in the chat and just telling Seji, just GG go next. Hard group. Actually, Seji's Filipino if you didn't know Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually played Doom like a couple of times, you know.
Yes. You've played as well.
He was a pretty good friend. Oh, okay. Pretty good friend. And Montage also taught me like some things about Unmatched like a while back, like a couple months ago, I think. So he was kind of my mentor. And yeah, I think Montage also really pushed me to like. Cause back then when I was starting, I didn't really know where to look for like how to play this character, how to play this guy. And then we had a one-on-one. Like I didn't know that he would reply to my message. Then yeah,
I'm just here.
All right. Well, thank you for streaming, Montage.
Yes.
I appreciate you a lot, man.
No problem.
And Seji, thank you for playing. Best of luck in your other matchups.
thanks, man, and thank you, Montage, as well for streaming the game.
Yeah.
I hope we meet again in the future.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, try clicking the other ones here on screen. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.